Welcome to the Uplevel Your Life Decode Your Reality with Soul Code session, where I'll be sharing the codes or energies in the soul purpose system on Thursday in New Zealand each fortnight at 11 a.m. in the Future Transcendence community Facebook group. So I'm Melissa Taylor from Future Transcendence. Note, I was calling myself Corinda for 6 months in 2021, but I'm back to my birth name of Melissa now. And I'm level 2 certified in the soul purpose system by Ariella Juno Indigo to empower people to identify and align with their life purpose. And in these sessions, I'm firstly going to share information about the soul code for the session. And secondly, I'll share knowledge and questions for you to reflect and pause on related to the energy of the code to empower you to bring about positive results in your life. The reflection part of these sessions is to embrace the divine feminine and to hear wisdom from your soul. Then you can bring in the masculine to take action to bring about changes in your life. So the soul purpose system is an ancient system. It's based on the Sefer Yetzirah book of creation. And it's a system that's been brought forward into modern day to help with humanity's evolution. There's 22 codes in this system and they are in everything, including your DNA. I'll randomly select one code each fortnight, and this will be relevant energy for that 2-week period. So I invite you to relax, pause, and reflect on what you are creating with this energy. Your birth name is creating your reality and holds the keys to your higher calling, including your talents, challenges, goals, and soul destiny. And you have specific soul codes you have brought in, and these can be seen in your life purpose profile. So if you have your life purpose profile, then refer to it as you learn about the codes. And even if the code isn't in your profile, there's wisdom to gain from all codes because they're all in your DNA. And if you haven't got your life purpose profile, then simply email me at info@futuretranscendence.com and I'll send you your birth name profile. So I encourage you to participate by asking questions in the comments and share your insights with me as you engage with these energies in your life. So let's now explore the code for this session. Soul code 11-2, divine structure. The Hebrew letter is Kaf. So let's begin by connecting to the divine feminine, that place of calm and stillness within. And when you relax, pause, and reflect, you open yourself up to more intuition and the whispers from your soul. When you create with the feminine, it asks you just to be. So take a deep breath and close your eyes. I want you to imagine taking your focus and attention from your mind, imagining your forehead, and then dropping down into your heart. I want you to imagine a chamber in your heart. It's warm and inviting. It's safe and loving here. Imagine, sense, and see green and pink light all around you. And breathe into that space within your heart. Feel your heart expand with each breath. Breathe in love and breathe out fear. Breathe in compassion and breathe out doubts. And breathe in appreciation and breathe out disgust. Opening up your heart to hear messages for you as you listen with your heart today. Now coming out of your heart into your whole being and opening up your energy to hear messages for you as you listen today. Allow all of the energy of soul code 11-2 to integrate with you. One more breath, and then on a count of 3, ready to absorb and listen. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. So here is soul code 11-2 and the Hebrew letter on this card. And these cards are cards that Ariella Juno Indigo created. So absorb its energy into your being. See the symbol and feel the frequency of the number 11. So what's the key features of this code? Well, this is a combination number because it has both the energy of soul codes 11 and 2. But the upsides of the 11.2 code, when in talent and positive, it's builder energies, it's harmonious, highly intelligent, able to assimilate new ideas and concepts, very good with IT and systems, good at structure, truth seekers, counselors and health workers. And there's a very nice warm and nurturing energy for people who have this as a positive and a talent in their profile. The downsides when in challenge or in the negative, there can be like this code is associated with the integration of the polarity of life and death. There can be a lot of dealing with loss or swings in mood. So ups and downs with depression, difficulties at school, difficulties at assimilating knowledge, and not very emotionally resilient due to being very sensitive and empathic, and can take on other people's patterns as their own. So when this code is in the negative, people find technology challenging to assimilate. There can be issues around structure and challenges on how to structure time or priorities, etc. And codependency with others can be another theme with this challenge. In terms of deceased famous people who had this code in their profile, includes Princess Di and Mother Teresa. And we can see them demonstrating that warm and nurturing energy. So let's move to the questions. So I have 2 questions and themes that intuitively came through to me when I was thinking about this code, and I invite you to reflect and pause on in relation to this energy. So the first question is, what structure do you need to add to your environment? So when I work with my coaching clients, we explore their environment and what might be getting in the way of them achieving their goals. So this is just one step amongst many others that I do to support them to get past all challenges and obstacles. So what I ask you to do is scan your environment and see what's happening in your physical, mental, and people environments. And I'm going to give you a few examples to get you started. So the first example is, what are you reading or listening to in your mental environment? Is it the news, which is negative, or is it positive, uplifting teachers that you're listening to? In your people environment, are your friends and family inspiring you or depleting your energy? So think about where you need more structure to support you and what you are wanting to achieve in your life. It may be, best to distance yourself from some friends or family members who are not supportive of the changes you're wanting to make. And if you just give them that distance just while you're, getting things underway and creating that new habit or, thing that you need to change in your life. Because we become products of our environment. So for life to change, you need to restructure your environment. So go ahead and make a list of actions that you can take to change your environment. And I give you a little test. I ask you to go into your bathroom and turn your toilet paper roll the other way. So you might think that's a funny request, but the truth is that the majority of people won't even make that small change. So if you can't make that small adjustment, then changing your environment or your life is going to be a much bigger challenge. And if you need help blasting through your blocks and limitations, then work with me as I help people get results in all areas of their life. And this is because I have powerful transformation tools that help people change their mindset and work through emotions effectively. So question 2, how can you create a positive lifestyle? The 11.2 in challenge, and I've certainly seen this with my clients, is that there can be a lot of negative aspects, and particularly around emotional well-being and that lack of emotional resilience. So how you can shift the challenge of the 11.2 is to create a positive lifestyle. Now, according to Deepak Chopra and Rudolph E. Tanzi in the Super Brain book, they say there's several factors to to create a positive lifestyle. Now, I have taken those factors and included them in my video today, but I've adapted them and used my own descriptions as well. The first one is nurture long-term friendships. So studies have shown that having good friendships over decades is important to health and well-being, so nurture them. The other thing is don't withdraw from others. Spend time with others on a regular basis. You know, we are social creatures and we have a social brain. So it's okay and healthy to have some time alone, but don't withdraw away from others or bury yourself in your work. Keep connected, because as you age, people can become even more intolerant of others, and, you know, inertia will set in and you'll wire yourself to isolate yourself from others because you've got yourself into that habit. You've created those neural pathways. So you want to be working against creating those habits and neural pathways and actually reaching out to people, you know, feeling connected, because we are here to have relationships and build our social connections. And that's going to help you with your longevity and well-being. And the next point is a lifelong relationship with a spouse or partner. So this is shown to help with longevity and well-being as well. So nurturing a long-term relation can be a very important goal in a person's life. And obviously, it's really important to create and stay in a relationship that is fulfilling physically and mentally, and it's also emotionally safe. You know, but both partners will be contributing to the health of the relationship and will be on the same page rather than having divergent views. And at the end of the day, you can still find happiness in your own company if that's what you choose. Be around people who have a good lifestyle, because this is contagious. And studies have shown that happiness is contagious. So choose your friends wisely. And there's even the quote out there that your network equals your net worth. So you want to surround yourself with people that you know, are on the same path as you and want the same and have similar goals and things like that. And follow and understand your life purpose. Well, we all know how important I view this to be in life. So it's good to ponder this subject and take action to align with your life purpose. So also carve out time for fun and relaxation. We are meant to have periods of fun. And so ensure you have a list of your favorite fun and relaxation activities and make it a conscious choice to do things from this list. And examples could be as simple as a relaxing bath with candles and aromatherapy to going on a week-long retreat. And also let go of anger. It's important to understand why you are angry and let go. Processing emotions like anger the right way means that they reduce or completely go away. And the final one is less stress management and practice it. Sorry, learn stress management and practice it daily. So do I hear a yes for less stress? So this is another one of my passions, because it's so easy for us to get into stress responses that become hardwired and very difficult to change over time. And people are living with a lot of stress, and all of the top reasons for death, you know, heart attack, cancer, diabetes, they're all linked with too much negative stress. So there are very simple and effective techniques to help reduce stress. And you can grab my free guide, 5 strategies for busting stress fast. And I'll pop that in the comments in Facebook. And if you really want to shift things fast and for good, then let me be your guide and coach, because I have strategies to get people to peace in every situation. So investing time in these positive lifestyle essentials will help you live longer and feel more fulfilled. Now, here's a quote from Buddha that resonates. Here's a quote from Ed Reed that resonates with Soul Code 11.2. Everyone has their own greatness. Whether you reach your own greatness depends on your environment, your structure, the company you keep, and your attitude. So I invite you to access the energy of Soul Code 11.2 in your life. Write and journal what comes through to you intuitively when you reflect and pause on these questions and the energy of soul code number 11. Now, counselors, healers, therapists, people that work with people with trauma, with 11-2 and positive, are very talented at nurturing and supporting others. And so the music that comes through to me as a theme song for this code is Count on Me by Bruno Mars. So I suggest you go listen to that. And I would love to hear your comments on this session, and look out for the next Uplevel Your Life Decode Your Reality with Soul Code session in a fortnight on Thursday. And if you would like a life purpose briefing with me where we can decode your reality with your soul codes, I share the link in the comments. Here's to living your best life.